Okay guys, so today I have a little bit of a different thing that I'm going to go through. This is a more of a tutorial. Before we get into that, I wanted to show you, if you watch, well, I'm pretty sure this was in there from the last video. Um, there's the two boats. Oops, let's get back over here. There's the two boats. Um, I started to bring the road down there, and it just wasn't going to work out, so I'm going to end up having to dig this guy's boat back out. He's kind of dry docked at the moment. Um, so if you own these two boats, I apologize. I will take care of that tonight. Um, this is that stone channel that came through here that he had carved out for his boats, I guess. And then the road, the closest road leading to my new property, still undeeded yet. I have not quite got all of the stuff out of it just yet, but I'm getting there. Out of the old deed, I mean. Almost. But this video will kind of be centered starting in this area. Um, I watched the video earlier and it got me thinking. This server, particularly, it's not much of an issue. However, the guy that I was watching earlier um, is apparently playing on a PvP server, and the way that their server is set up, if you die, you lose everything, and I do mean everything, with the exception of um, your settlement deed, your paperwork, because those can't be dropped. Um, but he apparently had died, and there was no way for him to get back to his corpse at all to get any of his gear. So, what I've decided to do, if you, and this is for Wurm Unlimited or Wurm Online, it doesn't matter. It works for both. So if you're watching this video and you tend to play on Wurm Online, this will be potentially helpful for you as well. If you've lost all of your gear, I'm going to show you how you can get some basic tools for free. Just takes a little bit of time. You craft them yourself, even without tools, because you're basically going to be starting with nothing. This is how you get tools when you have nothing. And to show you, I'll open my inventory. I literally just have my deed on me. There's nothing else in my inventory. And I have taken off all of my armor, my weapons, everything. No tool belt, no compass, nothing. So right now I am without anything other than my deed paperwork. And there was no way that I could pull to take that off. It won't let me drop it anywhere. I was gonna go completely um, without anything whatsoever, but the game won't let me. So to start with, you want to find some trees and you want to find some rocks, bare rock. I'm fortunate enough that this area is actually really close to a bunch of it because somebody had already channeled it out. If you're not, search around, climb uphill. Typically, if you keep going uphill towards the top of that hill, the grass will go away, and you'll be left with bare rock or snow or something along those lines. Check your local map, see where some of the rock outcroppings are, and they appear in kind of a grayish color, and they're typically um, clustered together. Or you might be able to kind of peruse somebody's property, if you can get in without trying to destroy fences or anything. I'm big on trying to preserve anything that somebody else has already done if it's active in any way. Do not steal unless you're on a PvP server. Um, be respectful and courteous to others that are playing. This is a niche game. There's not that many of us playing, but those in the community are more than willing to help you out. For usually, if you're on a server by yourself and you have zero, nothing, nada, you're not going to bring in your GM character. You are literally starting from scratch, and you're doing effectively an Iron Man type setup where even your starter character has nothing. This is what you do. Find a rock tile. Right click, rummage. And what we're looking for is, well, there's iron rock. Now we actually just need a rock shard. That one's clean. So you just keep going until you find one. And you're actually going to need several rock shards. But we'll get to that. Oh, that's more iron. That's more iron. We don't want all this iron. We only needed one iron. Oh, hey, I found flint. Guess what? We can now make flint and steel. I honestly did not expect to find that. I thought that was something you had to mine. I have never found it by rummaging before. Ever. Oh, good heavens. I just need a rock shard. Why am I getting all this iron? I don't need the iron right now. There we go. Rock shards. Now, open your crafting window. Grab the rock shards. Grab one of the iron shards. Guess what? You can make a crude knife. Doesn't matter what your skill is. It doesn't matter even if it's quality level 1. You might have a 13% chance of doing it. Keep going. The crude knife is crucial to being able to make the rest of your tools. See, I failed. Sorry, dogs are going off again. Oop, not the way I had intended on going. Enough. Shush. Sorry. Well, if you haven't watched any of my videos before, now's the time for you to know. I have dogs, I have roommates, I have my son that lives with me, my wife. Um, Sometimes they get a little noisy. Oh, good heavens. All this looks picked clean. Oh, there we go. Oh, I get it. It wasn't looking for, or wasn't needing the rock shards. Although, we can activate and combine these guys. Okay, quality level 1. It doesn't matter. What we need is this guy. We're just trying to make this knife. Can we combine these as well? I don't know. Let's find out. Yep. Okay. That'll help a little bit. There we go. Crude knife. Now, the next step. Let's go over to this side. Get to a tree tile. And it's going to force me. Okay, let's turn on the climb so we stop doing that. We're going to go to nature and forage. Or you can just click the tree itself. It's number 3. You want to forage. You can probably do it in grass as well, but what we are looking for right now is a branch. And a lot of these apparently have been picked clean. Let's get up on top of this hill so we're not fighting it so much. There's tons of trees around. Technically, if you look at Wurmpedia, it says that the branches are birch. Well, these are cedar trees. Terrible. I know it can be done. I was, before starting this video, I actually kind of, that's why we're on this side, because the other side over there, I had already gone through and found some branches so that we didn't have to go through this um, for this entire video trying to find branches. Here we go, start to forage. Black mushroom. Okay, well, let's show you the next step. We already have the rock shards right there. We'll put the crude knife here. Crude axe head, crude pickaxe head, crude shovel blade. If you make the shovel blade first and you find a branch, obviously you can combine the two and make a crude shovel. However, if you make the shovel first and you've only got one rock tile, oh, I lost it. Oh, it's down there somewhere. All that rock that we were dealing with. Let's get down here where we're a little bit safer. I'm going to shoot off this way. So I'm not falling so far. Okay, now I can gain some stamina again. Oh, apparently I need water too. If you've only got the one rock tile, that's dirt. And I'm sorry this is at night again. Um, Sometimes you just can't do a whole lot. And what I have figured out is for this particular server, it roughly equates to um, 8 hours game time for every 1 hour in real life, something along those lines. But let's say you've only been able to locate one rock tile, and there's all kinds of dirt around. If you make the shovel first, you can dig your way down to more rock. If you make the pickaxe first, you don't really need the shovel blade to start with. You can tunnel using mining and find a lot more rock shards. What you need to make all of these are those rock shards. We have plenty of rock shards. So right now, we're going to go ahead and create the shovel blade. And these are all going to be garbage. So the crude knife was 371. Go ahead and eat the black mushroom just to get it out of the inventory. Try this again. So you may notice my health bar is kind of an orangish brown color. Earlier it was red, so I don't know what exactly that means, but I do know that it went all the way down when it was red, and then it turned into orangish brown, um, and said that I was fasting. Um, Now uh, I'm 93% on the food, so I don't know where he got all his food from, but okay, so we made the crude shovel blade, we'll make the pickaxe. If it lets us. I should really go down and get some water and bring my action timers back up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stop that because all we need is trees at the moment, so we can go down by the water. And he's going to be slow. But there's tons of trees down here, so we can forage all day long if we have to. The the willow or the branches are of willow, and you'll notice this bark. You can actually see the style of bark. The willows in this game are white with brown splotches, but you don't necessarily need to find willow trees to harvest branches. You'll get a willow branch from foraging near any tree, but you'll also get other stuff, mushrooms and so forth. Okay. Um, so we're working on the pickaxe, and this tree is clean. There we go. And we'll make an axe head. We can't use these as they are. Okay, now we can close this. We actually need the branches to make shaft. Oh, oh, this is a birchwood branch. Maybe it was the birchwood, not willow. I'm sorry. Uh, but it came from a cedar tree. So I don't know Wurm's logic, but that's what it is. Okay, so we're going to take this, put it in with a knife. We're going to make a crude shaft. Don't worry about the rest of them. We don't need kindling. You can make a regular shaft, but we're making crude tools right now, so we'll just make a crude shaft. And hopefully we don't fail. Oh, oh, okay. It didn't actually take any away. There we go. Now we have a crude shaft. Put this in here along with, yeah, let's go ahead and do the shovel. Why not? Now we can make a crude shovel. There we go. And if we equip the crude shovel, um, we'll just use this tile. Why not? Okay. It works just the same as a regular shovel. Its quality level is much lower, but it'll still work. And you can use it to dig. Okay. And we don't want this dirt here, so we'll take it and then we'll just drop it back on the ground so it actually brings the dirt level back up. But we need a few more branches. And like I said, we're not going to sit here and forage all day. Sorry, guys. Okay, I do have some more branches at um, the new property. Tell him. So we'll get over here to the new property. We can close this for a minute. Remember, I'm doing this with no gear whatsoever, no armor, no weapons, nothing in my inventory to start with. And since we found a piece of flint, you guys get a bonus here at the end. I'll try to make some flint and steel. Let's see, which cart? This cart, I believe. Okay, so there's the iron rocks I found earlier. There is the rock shards I found earlier, and then we need the branches. That's it. We don't need the mushroom. Yeah. Okay. So we'll close that. And this is literally just to help speed the video up. But normally you would take time to forage everything just like I just showed you. So that you have rock shards, you have iron rock, and the only thing you need the iron rock for is literally um, for the crude knife. Everything else requires branches and the rock shards. So open this back up. We'll put the branches in one side, put the rock shards in another. Oh, no, sorry. We don't want the rock shards. We want the axe head. No, wrong again. We want the crude knife so that we can make crude shafts. I'll get it right eventually. Um, lag spike. There we go. There's one crude shaft. Two. There's three. So we don't need any more. We'll put the crude shaft in there. We'll put the axe head in there. And we're only going to want one of these. Try again. There we go. And then we'll take pickaxe head. We'll make a crude pickaxe. There we go. So now we got a crude pickaxe. We got the crude axe. We got an extra shaft, which we don't need. We got a couple of branches. We have the crude shovel. And as you can see, the shovel turned out 8.02. The crude axe, not quite 4. And the crude pickaxe, not quite 3. So we'll activate the axe. It's a grape bush. Cut it down. Oh, okay. We'll queue up a couple of them. There you go. Do we have a tree? We do have a tree. I'm just trying to show you guys that it works just the same as a starter tool. Come on, climb the hill. We can close this for a minute. I think I'm going to go past this tree so I can get to a flatter area. Come on, come on, you can do it. Here we go. And it looks like there's a tree right back here that's actually fairly flat, but we can probably get rid of this one. And if you're on a server with slower action timers, I feel sorry for you. I enjoy having fast action timers. I believe this server um, is at 3 times on the action timer. Now, the crude tools will take you longer. They're not as efficient, but they still get the job done. Oh, good heavens. This is a beefy tree. Examine. Okay, damage is 78 right now. An overaged cedar tree. Come on, you can do it. There it goes. And I I always bash my stumps out. I don't know if it matters on this particular server. I've heard, and I'll mention this in the very next video as well when we do some logging. But we'll use the regular tools. I have heard that if you don't bash the stumps, a new tree will grow. It's kind of like having a sapling. I have also heard that they'll decay and disappear on their own without acting like a sapling. So I'm not sure exactly which way is correct. But as you can see, crude axe is actually doing exactly as it's supposed to. There we go. There's a pile of wood. We'll open this up. So quality level 25, 4 logs. We did get one that was a quality level 1, but some of this is based on my logging skill currently. And some of it is because of the tree itself and its quality level. But needless to say, we got 4 logs out of that. We can make kindling with the where'd it go? Oh, the crude knife. We can make kindling with it. So if I activate this and a log, oh, that's right. We have to take a log. So we go create. So we can make kindling. We can make fishing hooks, short bow, long bow, regular bow, and spindle, all using just a log and the crude knife. We don't want to do that just right now, so we're going to leave those there. Now the pickaxe, um, up this way. I had to get my bearings. Oh, where are you going? And my guards are occupying my mine. So we don't want to mine into the sandstone. But, cave wall. Okay. So you can mine with it. Get some rock shards. Well, that would be because we're mining rock shards. It's not an ore vein, so all you're going to get is rock shards. Or possibly a gemstone. Okay, so pile of rock shards right here on the floor. They do not automatically drop in your inventory. Don't worry about that. These things are heavy. 3 rock shards, 60 kilos. That means each one is 20 kilos. Now, if we open this up, look, all quality level 1. Mainly because this is a garbage pickaxe. But I can also analyze this because my prospecting skill, my prospecting skill is high enough. If we go to skills, go to prospecting, I have 22.05, which opens up rock analysis. So now that I have one, that was this one. Okay, so I can analyze the rock. See a trace of flint. Take a closer look. You did not notice any unusual slight traces. Spot a trace of poor quality rock salt. So a trace basically means that they're 1 to 2 squares away, but my prospecting and analysis skills aren't high enough to tell me which direction yet. But that tells me that there's flint nearby and there's rock salt nearby. I honestly didn't know that because I haven't done anything in here. We're going to go ahead and drop this one back on the ground because I don't need it. But point is, the pickaxe still works. The axe still works. The shovel still works. The knife still works. There's your 4 basic tools right there. Now, that will get you a decent start if you've left or lost your corpse, whatever, or if you were being silly and started to plant a deed somewhere and hadn't gotten to that point yet, but you were putting everything in a crate and for whatever reason took your armor and your weapons off and put those on the ground, and you can't find your way back. You've searched and searched and searched, and you just simply cannot find your way back to wherever your campsite was. You've got absolutely nothing. Well, this is how you can get a good start again. It's not a great start. It's just to get you to the point where, I mean, this crude axe is going to break. So you're going to have to do it again. And that one's going to break. And you're going to have to do it again. Eventually, you'll be able to find an iron vein, and you can make better gear. You can make better tools. You can get, you can just start working your stuff up. So, the bonus, since we found one, we are going to see if we can make flint and steel. I believe I need the iron. Nope, let's try the rock shards. Nope. Okay, so let's see. We'll move this up here. Okay. Flint and steel. Oh, need a steel lump. Well, so at this point, I can't give you that bonus because I don't have a steel lump. I don't have a steel vein. I don't know how to make a steel lump. Let's see. Charcoal and an iron lump. How do I make charcoal? Can be obtained as a byproduct of butchering or by crafting a charcoal pile. If we don't have a charcoal pile, I've never seen one in butchering, but it doesn't mean that it isn't. More than likely, it's probably something from one of the lava creatures or, something that's basically flame oriented. For information about crafting a charcoal pile, search the crafting recipes interface. Let's see. Charcoal search. Charcoal pile. Oops. Kindling and a log. Dirt and a log. So it is possible. But then, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. So we need kindling. So I need, oh, there's wood scrap right there. We need the crude knife, wood scrap, create, kindling. Let's make a kindling. Oh, let's fix that. You can combine wood scrap, crude knife. Let's make kindling. Okay, I have kindling. We need dirt and two oaf. We need like 21 logs. So forgive me, I'm going to speed ahead and we're not going to use the crude axe for this. We're going down here and we're going to steal from here. Keep in mind, you can use the crude axe to chop down. It's just going to take a lot longer. Okay, so I have logs right here. And I can only take out 3 at a time. We need, what did it say? Kindling and a log to start with. So let's put kindling in here. And we'll put a log in here. Create. Try it again. I've never made a charcoal pile, so I'm kind of curious. I have a 31% chance. Let's do that. And then if we're actually successful, I'll just cancel out. That was failed. 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 And you're going to fail a lot when your chance percentage is low. Oh, come on. Make it happen. There we go. Okay, so where'd you go? Rock, flint. Oh, you dropped on the ground, didn't you? Where'd you go? Oh, right there. We're going to take that. We're going to put it in here. And we're going to continue. Now it says 2 dirts. Oh, that's right. It is 2 dirts. Okay. Let's move this over so we can see what we're dealing with here. Hmm. Failed. This may take a minute. Oh, let's go over here. And we're going to place this right there. Add to the crafting window. There we go. Now we need The logs. Go away. It's going to force me to put them in there. Okay, we already know we need logs and we need dirt. It's in this window as well, so we can close this one. Try to get this done as quick as we can. Come on. Silliness. Got 11 more to go. Then we just need 2 dirts, and we got plenty of dirt around. So I actually don't know how you would do this with needing the lump of iron to make flint and steel if you've lost everything. I don't know. Um, I guess that's something that the devs didn't consider, because I'm not sure that you can actually make a fire any other way other than with flint and steel. And you need a fire to be able to melt or smelt the the iron ore into an iron lump, which you need to be able to make the the steel. I'll look into that, and I'll let you guys know um, in one of the next couple of videos. I'll let you know how to, or if you can, how do you make fire without flint and steel. My guess is if you're by yourself on your own server, you might be up a creek. You better hope you can find your old. I need one more log. Um, find your old campsite or something, I guess. But I don't know. There may be another method. If there is, I'll let you guys know. There we go. Now all we need is 2 dirts. So we'll close that. We'll close this. I don't have any dirt in that bulk container. So what we need is a shovel. And we'll go, yeah, we'll go over this way. Wait, is that? Great bush, great bush. Everything's a great bush. We're going to cut these down. They're annoying. Great bush, great bush. Oh, good heavens. I need grass. Too many great bushes everywhere. So if you're in a situation like I am right now, you may have to travel a little bit to get away from the great bushes. There we go. Grass tile. We're just going to dig twice, take the dirt. Okay, now we're going back. Oh, that's water. We're all right. I kind of wish there was sprinting in this game, but there isn't. The only speed modifiers are what type of terrain you're on, or if you are on a mount and how fast they travel, whether or not, if it's a horse, you can add horseshoes and whatnot, and they'll travel a little faster. Or if you have animals hitched to a wagon, but just running in general, nope. And I just thought about something. When we complete this, I have no idea where I'm going to put it. I hope it's movable. We're about to find out. Okay. Too far away? I can't be too far away. Fail miserably with the dirt. How do you fail miserably with the dirt? All you're doing is adding it. Come on. And voila. Oof. Let's kill this. We'll kill the inventory as well. Let's move over this way. That is quite the pile. A cedarwood pile. That's not a charcoal pile. Examine. A large kiln-like structure made from logs covered in dirt. The purpose is to turn the logs into tar and charcoal. It's made from cedar wood. It cannot be improved. Quality level 13. Damage 0. The fire is not lit. Okay. Well, can we move it? Yes, we can. Not very well, though. So that may have been a bad choice. But there we go. There's that. Let's see. Flint and steel might be over here. Just so you guys can have the satisfaction of seeing it light up. Nope. I know it's not on. Is it on there? No, it's not on there. Open. There it is. I will do more research on the flint and steel thing. Whoa, sorry about that. There has to be another way to start a fire. Where are we at? Need at least one kindling. Are you kidding me? Okay, crude knife, wood scrap, create kindling. Now activate flint and steel and light. So it emits a little bit of light, but open. We're gonna take, yeah, we'll take one log and put it in there. Maybe. Interesting. Well, I know I have tar in here. Thought I... Oh, it's still over at the other place. Okay. Well, maybe it just kind of does its thing on its own. And when it burns out, it burns out. Let's see. Let's examine. Oops. Just not start to fade for about 10 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay, well, I guess you guys are going to have to come back for the next video to see how that turns out. For now, yeah, that's it on crude weapons and getting a fresh start if you've lost everything for whatever reason. And in the next video, we're going to hack our way through a bunch of these grape bushes and get rid of them because, yeah, I'm considering them an invasive species and they need to be eradicated so that I can manipulate the land. Yeah, so for now, we're going to leave it at that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give me a like. It does definitely help out. Feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm never going to be pushy about either issue. If you don't like the video, hit the thumbs down. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below if you want, or don't. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.